Greetings and welcome to another edition of 15 Minutes of Daily Inspiration. I'm your pastor of Internet and Innovation, Kervance Ross, and I couldn't be any more excited than I am right now to join you at the 12:30 hour. If you are across the pond, welcome. If you are in the East Coast, welcome. If you Pacific Time, Central Standard Time, wherever you are, welcome to the New Birth Missionary Baptist Church platform. Our senior pastor is the one and only Dr. Jamal Bryant, and we are excited to come into your homes, your jobs, your devices, or wherever you are and inspire you for simply 15 minutes. You know exactly how we do this thing. I cannot take God global without you, so I need you to take a moment, stop what you're doing, and share right now. Share to your platform because you're an influencer. Did you hear me? You're an influencer, and the people who follow you, who are connected to you, are influenced by what you post. Post this and share it to your pages right now. If you stop and go in the comments and type the @ symbol, and then just type A, and whatever name comes up first, hit return, and type B and go down the list. Everybody you are connected to needs to be following this. I'm getting ready to start a brand new series because on this Sunday, mark your calendars, our senior pastor is starting a brand new series. New series alert. You need to realize it. Stop and understand that Painkillers is a new series starting this Sunday with Dr. Jamal Bryant. And wherever you are at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, I need you tuned in to one of the New Birth campuses, whether it's Facebook campus, it's the YouTube campus, wearenewbirth.org, or our New Birth Global app campus. I need you tuned in. And as a consequence, I've started a new series to stay in lockstep with our senior pastor, and I'm calling this series, Your Pain Has Purpose. Your pain. I'm talking to you. Your pain has purpose. You've been going through it. You've been frustrated by it. You've been ready to give up and walk away. You said, I'm not dealing with it no more. This is too painful. But before you stop, get off track and walk away, tune into this series. And I'm going to get right into the first installment. If you go with me to the Gospel of John chapter 13. Gospel of John chapter 13 and one verse 21. I'm reading from my study Bible, the Eugene Peterson Message version of the Bible, John 13 and 21, and it reads, after he said these things, Jesus became visibly upset, and then he told them why. One of you is going to betray me. Says that after these things have been said by Jesus, Jesus becomes visibly upset, and then he told them why he was so visibly upset. He said, because one of you is getting ready to betray me. And with that thought, I'm talking from the subject for the next few minutes, but you already know. That's it. You can type it on the screen, but you already know. You already know. And this is what we're going to help you understand that you already know. I am not going to sugarcoat it for you, ladies and gentlemen. I have been whooped. My daughter, my 5-year-old, Kinley Rose, has me wrapped around her finger, and I like it. I'm okay with it. I'm a girl dad, and I'm excited about it. And she is the apple of my eye, the jewel of my heart. I love her more than I love life itself, and there is nothing that I wouldn't do for Kinley Rose. It is amazing to me that to have this passion comes from a space where I did not have a parent from a paternal dynamic in my household. And it is interesting to me how God works on our behalf. Sometimes God in his omnipotence will subtract stuff from you so that he can add stuff to you. I'll say it again. In God's omnipotence, sometimes he will subtract stuff from you so that he can add stuff to you. That's why James says in no uncertain terms, count it all joy. You can stop right there, because James said that there is a mathematical equation to joy, and it is results of sometimes God removing stuff people and situations from you so that he can add everything you need to you. I'll say it again and rewind it and play it back for you. Sometimes God takes stuff, people, and situations from you so he can add stuff to you. And some of you got frustrated because you didn't have the ideal household. You got frustrated because you didn't have all the money you thought you needed. You got frustrated because you didn't come from the right side of town that you thought you should have came from. And sometimes God took certain things from you to add to you a certain amount of grit, a certain amount of integrity, a certain amount of go get it. And now you can't be beat at the game that you play. Nobody can beat you at your hustle. Nobody can beat you at your determination, but he took some stuff from you so that he could add some stuff to you. When I think about not having a dad, it created a passion to want to be the best father I could be. And I can clearly say with no fear of contradiction that I totally understand the love of the Almighty God that he has for us as humankind because of the love that I was able to experience and am experiencing as a father for my beautiful daughter. The reality, church, the reality, Facebook, the reality, YouTube, the reality, New Birth, is that we went through a process to get the princess. I said we went through a process to get the princess. We had 3 trimesters. Through those 3 trimesters, from the 1st to the 3rd month, from the 3rd to the 6th month, from the 6th to the 9th month, there were changes that occurred. There were moments in that 1st trimester that I didn't get sick, but I got extremely hungry. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. Some father is going to stand up and testify with me. You ate stuff for the 3 of you all. You were tasting stuff you had never tasted before. You put on weight that you didn't plan to put on, and it was a part of the process. But when you move from the 1st trimester to the 2nd trimester, you started to see some stuff change. Her nails started to change. They were long and super healthy. Her skin became radiant and allowed the sun to kiss her face and change how her skin texture was placed. And it was not because of any concealer. It was not because of any eyeshadow. It was not because of Fenty. It was literally the process. And then we got to the last trimester, and interestingly enough, discomfort set in. All of a sudden, we had to purchase a different type of clothing. We had to get a body pillow. We had to change how she slept and how she ate, and her feet began to swell, and she had more pain and more discomfort. But we already knew that this was a part of the pregnancy process. I said we already knew that this was a part of the pregnancy process, and it didn't deter us because everybody that we had talked to who had been pregnant before talked about the pain. And never have you ever heard anybody tell you about the process of pregnancy and then tell you that it was not worth it. Because when they see the little baby, when they see the infant for the first time, when they see the life that came through them, the pain becomes worth it. And I want to encourage you who are going through pain right now. You are ready to give up and throw up your hands in the classic gesture of despair. But don't give up now. You've come way too far to turn back now. Nobody told you that this road was going to be easy, but the pain is packed in your purpose. We'll say it again. The pain is packed in your purpose. When you got ready to go on the journey to purpose, you packed in your duffel bag. You packed in your toiletry bag. You packed in your rolling bag pain. Let me help you understand. Purpose does not happen without pain. Purpose does not happen without pain, and the process is only cultivated through pain. Purpose does not happen without pain, and the process is only cultivated through pain, and you got to go through it, because without the pain that's getting ready to come your way, you're not tough enough. Without the pain that's getting ready to come your way, you're not strong enough. Without the pain that you're getting ready to deal with, you are not wise enough. But somebody can testify who has gone through the pain of pregnancy, and pregnancy has birthed your purpose, that I needed to go through it. I must needs go through pain, and because I went through the pain, I'm stronger. Come here, Marvin Sapp. I'm wiser. I'm better. I'm not just better. I'm so much better, but I packed purpose in my luggage, and in my luggage of purpose was some pain, and I let myself be clear to understand that I already know, but I'm not going to stop my journey now. And I had to find somebody, the most unlikely pregnancy candidate, a man called Jesus Christ, the Kyrios Christos, Jesus, the stone hewed out of a mountain, Jesus, the meek and humble lamb, Jesus, the son of David, Jesus, the seed of Abraham, Jesus, the one who the government is on his shoulders. Jesus is going through the process of pregnancy for his purpose. He's almost to Calvary. He has moved from carpentry to ministry. He has healed the sick. He has raised the dead. He has given sight to the blind. He has unstopped deaf ears. He has given voice to the voiceless. He has given an opportunity to the widow and the poor, the overlooked, the downtrodden, the cast out. And now he's at a dinner party with his tour mates. He's at a dinner party with his group. Frankie Beverly and Mays, featuring Jesus, has been touring a 200-mile radius all through these 3 years, and everywhere they go, they sell out. Everywhere they go, it's popping. And now, on the first moment, the closest moment to the pregnancy coming into fruition, Jesus is dealing with some pain. And I got a problem here, because you're omnipotent, you are omniscient, you are omnipresent, you are everywhere, you see all, you know all, and you already knew that Judas was going to betray you. Jesus, you already know who Judas is. You picked him. You put all 12 of these cats together. You put this band. You were making the band. You put this thing together, and you put Judas on the team. And now in John 13, verse 21, you are visibly upset, but you already know. And Jesus, how is it that you can know and still do this? You knew he was going to cause you pain. You knew he was going to betray you. You knew he was going to turn on you, and you picked him anyway. Jesus, because of the 15 minutes of inspiration, I got to tell these people why, when you already know this is going to happen, do you allow it anyway? He said, my son, come here. Tell the people that I know it, and therefore, I got to go through it. See, I know that Judas looks bad in retrospect, but you got to see that the pain had purpose. I already knew, and this is what gave me the courage. This is what gave me the confidence. I knew that my pregnancy was going to come with some pain. I'm almost getting ready to give purpose a birth, and I'm getting ready to get to the place where I'm going to make it to the cross. I was born to die. And if it had not been for what I already knew, if it had not been for the pain that Judas is getting ready to cause me, he's going to dip his hand into the same basket that I am dipping my hand into, and I know he's getting ready to betray me. I want him to do it, and I want him to do it quickly, but I can't walk away, because these contractions are going to give birth to your life. Whew. You got to understand that some of this pain is not about you. It's about what you're getting ready to give birth to. You already know that this pregnancy is going to have some pain. You already know that this pregnancy is going to have some discomfort. You already know that this pregnancy is going to swell your feet. You already know that this pregnancy is going to cause you to wear clothes that you can only wear during this purpose, this point, and this process. But it didn't discourage Jesus, because he knew that without Judas, you and I would still be suffering from sin, death, hell, and the grave. He knew that without Judas, we would never have the right to eternal life. And I'm thankful that he went through the pain. And you ought to be able to testify and type on the screen, I'm thankful he went through the pain. I'm glad that he did it. I know he already knew. I'm glad he didn't walk away. I'm glad he didn't throw in the towel. I'm glad Jesus didn't give up. Because he didn't give up, I've got new life. And it encourages me in my situation that even though I already know, I know this, that all things, for I know, it says, for we know all things work together, not just the good stuff, but the bad stuff, not just the sweet situations, but the painful situations, the situations that made me frustrated, the situations that made me depressed, the situations that made me want to give up. All of this stuff is working together for my good, and my pain has purpose. And I'm unpacking it, I'm dealing with it, and getting ready for the birth of something better than where I currently am. And I'm encouraging you, don't give up, don't walk away, don't throw in the towel. Your pain has purpose. You already know that you're going through it, but you're going through it to get to your purpose. I'm out of my time. So thankful for yours. I'm excited. This is blessing me. I pray that this message has blessed you. Somebody was almost ready to give up. Somebody was ready to throw in the towel. The pain was too heavy. But after this pain, there's a purpose that's getting ready to be birthed in you. And I'm excited for your future. I see you in your future, and you sure look better than your past. And if you know that this message was confirmation, you know that this message was a seed that was spoken into your life that's supposed to germinate and keep you going. So right now, partner with us right now. Connect with us through giving, because this revelation is connected to a seed that you're supposed to sow. And I'm asking that you get as close to $45 as you can. And I want you to sow a seed. The prompts are on the bottom. I want you to sow that seed, believing that your pain has purpose. Type, when you put it in the memo section, this is a seed because my pain has purpose. I want you to sow right now. Don't hesitate. Don't overthink. Don't miss the moment. Sow your seed right now. And you have to know that God has connected you to a Christ that can deal with pain and get to purpose. And you can't walk this journey all by yourself. The Lord still has need of you. Christ is still the answer for the world today. And I want to offer Jesus Christ to you. This is your moment. Christ is the answer. If you just click join newbirth.org. Right now, we are waiting on you. Get connected to a church that turns pain into purpose. And if you need prayer, our prayer warriors, our intercessors are standing by right now. They are here waiting on you. If you just email us at prayer@newbirth.org, we're praying with you. We're connecting our faith to your faith, and we believe that you're going to get through the pain and birth the purpose. I'm out of my time. I don't want you to go nowhere. I want you to stay tuned, because we got some announcements that are custom designed for you. But I need you to share right now, because you know that message blessed you, and you don't need to be selfish. Share it with somebody you know on your timeline. Share it now. Share it now. Share it now. I love you. There is absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'll be here every Thursday at 12:30, and my preaching, pastoring partners are going to be here Monday through Friday, giving you the inspiration you need. Have a drama-free, virus-free remainder of the week. Stay tuned for these announcements, and I'll see you when I see you. Peace.
Hey New Birth, it's time for your video announcements. Pull up and pick up your communion elements on Saturday, June 5th from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Also, please join us for worship on Communion Sunday, June 6th. This will be our last communion pickup for the summer. We have partnered with Uber to get more transportation options to our community. To help, Uber is offering $1,000 in new driver earnings for those who sign up using our unique web link. Please visit the link to sign up today. Are you a graduating high school senior or college student completing an undergraduate or graduate program? We want to celebrate you during our graduation pull-up service on Sunday, June 13th at 9:30 a.m. on our campus. Show your school spirit by wearing your cap and gown, and invite your friends and family, and let's celebrate together. Registration is required. Please register at wearenewbirth.org. Do you have a kindergarten, grade school, or middle school student moving on to the next grade? We want to celebrate your student during our graduation pull-up service on Sunday, June 13th. Please send your child's photo for a special presentation during our pull-up service. Please visit wearenewbirth.org for more information. Calling the men of New Birth. We want to honor you. Please register online at wearenewbirth.org to sign up for our Hibachi on the Lawn Father's Day celebration on Saturday, June 19th from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Emerging Generations, Starting Point, and Next Gen Kids are excited to present the Mini Chef and Bakers class on Saturday, June 19th at 5 p.m. This virtual class is limited to just 40 students, so please register today. You'll also have the option to purchase an adorable custom apron for your mini chef for just $23. Some parental supervision is required. Please register online today at wearenewbirth.org. Please join us on Sunday, June 20th at 9:30 a.m. for our Juneteenth celebration at Centennial Park. Please join us online for our summer revival on Tuesday, June 22nd through Thursday, June 24th, nightly at 7:30 p.m. Our invited guests include Bishop Darren Moore, Apostle Suzette Messiah, Bishop Drew Sheard, with musical guests J.J. Hairston, Karen Sheard, and more. You don't want to miss this amazing recovery revival. And that's it for your video announcement.